Hey everyone, I'm gonna keep this little announcement nice and short because I'm too scared to make a big deal out of this, even though it probably deserves it, and also because I currently have a little less than 24 hours before Pride ends, and I think it would be a little awkward to make this sort of announcement immediately after Pride. So, about 2 months ago now, I came out as transgender. In other words, I'm a girl. I really don't want to go into any of the details here because, for one, it's very personal, but also, I don't think there should be any reason why I need to justify being trans, if that's fair enough. I considered not making this video because I'm sure you can understand coming out to an audience of about 1,000, plus the 1 or 2 views I get per video, is very scary. It would be a lot easier to just rebrand and then disappear from the internet. But that doesn't sit right with me because you all have supported me and watched my silly little videos on the internet for years. It's you who have encouraged me to keep creating stuff all this time, and I don't want to just disappear from the internet forever after all of this. I can't do that. I'm not gonna let my fear of a few people not accepting me make me abandon all of you. So here's the plan. I'm still rebranding. Even if my previous branding could be considered fairly androgynous and could probably work for anyone regardless of gender, I still associate it with my pre-transition self, and this is kind of hard to explain to anyone who hasn't experienced anything similar, but it just feels wrong to associate my current self with it too. And that's the main reason why I haven't been using my main account on Discord since April, because it just felt awful. I'm also taking this as an opportunity to start fresh. I've changed my plans on YouTube a lot, as you're probably familiar with. I've kind of started to get a feel for the content I want to make, so it would be nice to start fresh, but with an actual plan this time, as that will prove to be very helpful. The other thing is that I have a lot of inactive subscribers. Pretty much everyone has those because of how the YouTube algorithm works, but I appear to have a vastly disproportionate amount of inactive subscribers, thanks to most of my subscribers coming from a single video which went viral during a period of time I stopped uploading anything due to a burnout. I usually end up with about 50 returning views per video, which is absolutely horrible for a channel with 1,000 subscribers, and it often hurts my motivation because the stats are much more inflated than they should be, making any growth seem insignificant and pointless. This never used to get to me that much, but I definitely noticed a drop off in motivation after this point, which is also reflected in my uploads. But that's also kind of irrelevant to the topic of this video. I just find this less scary to write about, which is probably why this has ended up being the largest part of the video, so forgive me for that. In the description of this video, you'll find a Discord invite to my new Discord server, and from there you'll be able to find my new YouTube channel. Anyone's welcome to come and join, including those of you who haven't watched any of my content before or have just recently found me. I just ask that if you are transphobic or have some transphobic beliefs, please don't harass me over this. As much as I wish I did have a choice as to whether or not I'm trans, I unfortunately don't. The only choice is whether or not I transition, and I've chosen to do so, as the other option is less than desirable. Thank you. If you have any questions or would like to ask me anything, you can absolutely go ahead in my new Discord server. The comments on this video will be turned off for reasons I assume would be obvious, and I won't be rebranding anything in the old Discord server because I don't want rebranding my Discord profile to accidentally spoil this video for anyone, which might sound strange, but it's basically just because I want the way for everyone to find out that I'm trans to be through this video and not anywhere else. Anyway, before I go, I'd like to thank everyone one last time for this amazing journey this channel has taken me on. I remember starting this at like 13 years old or something because I wanted to be a huge game dev YouTuber, making devlogs about my games like all the other big YouTubers at the time. And then I discovered that making YouTube videos is something I really enjoy doing. The dream kind of disappeared after a while, but I kept on creating videos because I enjoyed it. And God, were my videos horrible back then. I didn't even proof watch my videos after making them. The first playing your games video had a horrible issue with the export that made the entire thing unwatchable. And I'm not kidding you, I only found out maybe a year after when I was rewatching some of my old videos. The fact that I've gone from that to making things like an entire multiplayer game is so crazy and awesome, and this sounds really corny, but I actually could not have done it without your support. So, thank you. Thank you for everything, and here's to even more amazing things in the future on my new channel. So, see you there. Oh, and by the way, on the end screen, I have put a playlist of all of my favorite videos I have made over the years, the ones that I still look back on fondly. If you want, you can have a watch of them. But that's it. Bye!